Yeah, that study, he brought in some lab equipment.
You want the superb brief?
One worked at the superb.
Recently.
That's the
Is
one.
it this one?
Yes, this is the one.
Okay.
Okay, no problem.
So, the area of security, fence,
Security,
Science.
science equipment.
if we can, science equipment.
Teachers.
These are some of it. Then the area of teachers, so we don't have any. And I know this is
How many teachers? Sorry, how many?
we have 15.
15 teachers.
Like how many?
Like how okay, fine. Like how many?
What is the spread on the subjects?
How can we go about the getting more
Teachers.
teachers?
That is the that's a big question. This man is addressed in the system. Most schools don't have teachers, and government are not employing teachers.
Just it.
Government are not employing teachers. That is
And they want
no,
a government
sound
to
education.
It's a general problem.
It's
As
a
far as
general
the state is
problem,
concerned. It's a
yes.
general problem. As far as the last general recruitment done by state government this thing was in 2007. But 2007. In fact, those who were recruited as NC level 7 there now, they are now on 10. Or even 12,
Yeah, now.
level 12. So that was the last recruitment. So and people are crossing, people are retiring.
Retiring.
People
They are
were-
not replacing.
Some people can, they are dying. People are dying.
The issue of time.
So in my for example, in my school now,
The workforce.
we are just two in English. I am the only one teaching Yoruba of the whole school.
Oh.
Because I studied linguistics and Yoruba. So I teach SS2 English. I teach Yoruba SS1 to 3.
Oh.
The other one, the other partner
It's not-
just left.
There's no way
So- And it's everywhere.
it's all over.
So many subjects have died in secondary school. So many subjects.
like here now,
No teachers. It's all over.
we have 2 in English, 2 in mathematics, 1 civic, 1 biology, 1 chemistry, 1 agriculture,
No physics.
no Yoruba at all,
Hi.
no
Physics.
further maths, no computer teacher,
My God, and this are
one
And this
They
are-
really need it.
one literature teacher, 1 CRS teacher, 1 government, no economics at all,
my God.
no
Accounting.
business studies, no, there's 1 accounting, 1 office practice,
No physics.
no
No physics teacher.
No economics.
Hey,
Yes.
physics should be able to handle additional.
And chemistry
Yes.
person should.
That is
So that's a big issue.
That's issue.
And that's why if you want good education for your world,
You say no,
You won't bring
I won't.
them to system.
Government is not employing.
and
We
they
don't
are
have
they are
single
they are not even helping.
lab attendants.
You have one.
No one.
They don't have.
A single.
So in which area now, madam? We appreciate your coming and your concern concerning this school.
Okay, you have 1 lab assistant.
Lab assistant. You, Mama,
Yes, sir.
in what area now do you want us to come in? Because actually,
Sorry.
Priority.
Sorry.
okay, actually, we were hoping, and with the presence of God, with your effort and the effort of those key people that are interested in moving the school forward,
Forward.
we will know with God we will achieve something in this level.
Amen.
Now, in what area now do you want us to come in? Not that we have not gotten the physical cash, but with the help of God, we will be able to do something
To start with.
to start with, because you see, the moment I came to this, in fact, when I moved into the school, I started shedding inner tears with the dilapidated structure I saw, because this is not the way we left the school. It was okay. We have more than enough students, teachers. In fact, I got to understand that. Is it why we are growing up now? Is that how life is going to be again? And I've said, we will need to change little things. We pray with our visit and the visit of other my fellow people. I think we should have that changes by God's grace.
Amen.
So for now, in what, because looking around, the project of this fencing is it's an enormous project.
It's a large
Very elaborate project. Now is a thing that one has to do. We will definitely partake. But now to register our presence, to see things ourselves, even without going through all the facilities around, I know it requires urgent repairs. Urgent attention has to be taken into consideration. But one now thing, within the shortest, between now April, between now May,
towards June.
towards June, what can we now say? These are the most students tagbe shilele. Because
So that the to impact.
of course, really, adjust it.
Impact.
Thank you, sir. Olóyìnbó ní you cut your clothes.
Not on the side.
According to your clothes,
Yes.
not according to your
Yes.
that is where I'm going to.
Yeah.
I don't know what you have in course,
Okay.
but then the issue of fence is not something that you can finish within the year.
Yeah, of
At
course,
least
yeah.
if you can start
Even
with
3
the
years.
gate
Okay.
and the frontage part of the school,
Okay.
you can do that. Or if we don't have such power, the first building there,
That
yes,
classroom,
is very
that
well.
classroom.
That's the one that our father
We-
constructed.
Yes.
the roof
The roof is going.
is leaking.
It's leaking.
It's
Even
nothing to
the
write
ceilings, I
home.
saw some ceilings dropping.
So
You know.
if we can
So
remove the
that's-
roof
that's-
and re-roof, that one is equally good.
No wahala.
Then that issue of gate, if you can just have the
The pillar,
gate,
the strength,
pillar,
the still get the structure.
then at least little fence around it.
Beautiful. To beautify the
Area.
People will see it.
beautiful.
There's something I've started in, something good I've started in.
We need. Okay.
Let me.
No problem.
My president. Thank you, Mom.
Thank you, sir.
Really appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
Sherry Atawambi.
Yes, sir.
Interest yìí wà pé kí ìtẹ̀síwájú dé
Yes,
school.
I know. I know.
From your saying now, the enrollment has dropped drastically.
Dropped.
And why is it dropping? It's because the quality education is not coming from this place. We attended this school. When we attended this school, we the first set, first and second set, we are made to manage those one blocks. That's we were the frontal block. The block by side.
By the side there.
We were the one that mowed the block.
We molded it.
We molded it. The tax source we roof it.
Yes.
The wood that they used to roof it. We are the one that. Ṣebí òkè kíní la òkè iwájú ẹ ti gbàgbé ni iwájú yẹn láti lọ rúgí
Rugi nínú gbólọ̀ yẹn.
nínú gbó tán gé gítà rúgí wá tán fi rúfù lé yẹn. So apart from
Of course.
now that's why the fact enrollment in law
People from
people from the
Ifira,
issue they
even
came
from
here
Ikakumo.
and this student.
I myself asked the same question when I came in. When I went through the files, I asked the same question.
So now if I were to take you up now, is we are going to, the structure is part of it, but the teacher of a team that will impact that knowledge
Again.
when they see the outcome we àwọn ọmọ ń jà àwọn lọ sí school wọ́n ń jà wọ́n ṣe dáadáa àwọn ọmọ máa ká àwọn èèyàn wá and the higher the number the merrier it is àwọn èèyàn náà ló máa ròyìn pé school yìí ti ń yàtọ̀. So if there is things you know we can do, look, I'm a civil servant and I know the system is corrupt right from up to down. Me, I'm suggesting if we can, it's a way we can influence those people, those your officer in charge of posting. If we can influence them, okay, ọ̀gá mi, a ní ìyàbá bá ń jẹ mí o, àwọn student union kìíní, wọ́n ti ní ó student, wọ́n láwọn ní interest pé kí kìíní o, ẹjọ́ kìíní wọ́n ní àwọn ní more hands, bá àwọn máa ṣe dáadáa sí ní ọkùnrin lẹ́yìn, àbí nǹkan báyìí náà gbé wá, abẹ́gẹ̀rẹ́gẹ́ nísìn, maybe they can use that, you understand what I mean? So bóyá wọ́n lè wo pé yes àwọn ilé ìṣípá ẹ̀ka pósì teachers wọn sọ́dọ̀ wọn abẹ́gẹ́ ti if you can do that, if you know you cannot do that, if there is a way we can go and approach the person on seat. Are you with me, secretary?
Yes, sir.
And you can approach the person on seat that ẹjọ́ ìyá báyìí báyìí jẹ́ wá lẹ́pìn ìjọ àbúrò mi ẹ̀gbọ́n mi dáàdi wa ẹ̀gbọ́n àti kìíní I need more teacher by I mean everybody has a price. I understand if you can do that for a start so that we increase then body share our less lọ́dọ̀ yìí. If we can start from there, I don't know if it is possible.
It's possible.
Thank you, ma'am.
It's possible. I don't.
Before you respond to that, let me shed one light a bit. The principal will be able to make comments together. Because I'm in the system.
Yes.
And by God's grace, I am not a smoker. By God's grace. We have seen it all, if not all. The issue of teachers' recruitment in this stage.
No, not.
I know. I want to pick my way from there. The student, PTA, the software, government of the software. Since the government of the recruitment, was in the recruitment for school.
The number of teachers will drop.
To have a government is a professional recruitment by the influence.
Yes, we can influence.
Kẹsẹ̀ bọ́ monetary la lè lo èèyàn mímọ̀ la lè influence. Ṣùgbọ́n government ò ṣe recruitment. That is kò sí ten teachers
number of teachers have
throughout the state both in primary school tó ń sọ yìí.
Yes, grammar school.
They don't have 40 teachers.
I taught there for 6 years.
VPs and principals. They are not up to 40.
So it's
and it's supposed to have
what's their population there?
It's over 2,000.
2,000. They're supposed to have 120 teachers.
It's over 2,000. I will gain. So it's a general problem. So this is my suggestion. But the principal note, we are ready to help in that regard. Àwọn ọgbọ́n táwọn school ń dá sí school tó bá lówó ọgbọ́n ni wọ́n ń dá sí 3 area then ọgbọ́n ti ń jáde. He said that they take PTA teachers.
Yes.
So you pity I'm a render.
In fact,
yes, I want to do that. Fine.
I am the publicity secretary of Federal Science and Technical College in Malaysia. 12 of my students are there. èmi ní public secretary wọn. PTA staff teachers tá à ń sanwó fún is 65.
65.
I swear the federal school mo sọ fún yín o is 65 tá à ń sanwó fún.
65.
tí wá school mi wá tún wà lára ètùtù kéré bọ́dẹ̀ ṣe rí trout federal school yẹn. but yàtọ̀ sí salary tí federal government ń san the body of federal school 104 unity school yẹn PTA ló rú o. òun dẹ̀ ni òun ni PTA unity schools wọ́n wà very
vibrant.
government ò fọ̀rọ̀ wọn ṣeré nígbà tó wọn bùkátà tá à ń gbọ́. 9 prep generator fuel PTA ló ra o 9 anchor stay capital project à ń ṣe wọn fọ̀rọ̀ wọn ṣe so ó ti sún government tí federal government bá lè máa dé bẹ́ẹ̀ so this one do PTA teachers àwọn school tó bá lówó láwọn area tó wà key one school mi 2 3 4 PTA ló máa ń san ibi tó dẹ̀ ti rí tó ṣìpù jù 10,000 tó bá ṣìpù jù tí owó nìyẹn tó bá ṣìpù jù when you have 2 3 PTA teachers now key subject mẹ́ta for a year you know how much is that
of course
ó pọ̀ nínú ẹ̀mí PTA tó gbé then 2 àwọn student teachers on teaching practice
yes.
tí wọ́n máa ń wá from time to time kí school máa lè ex pẹ̀lú wọn wọ́n á kọ lẹ́tà sí school will request more àwọn yẹn tẹ̀ máa ń ṣe yípo ọdún ni Okede is there Adéyẹmí is there Ìkẹrẹ is there Adékúnlé is there ìran kan lọ ìran kan bọ̀ ní wọn so tá a bá ń follow program wọn bí sẹ́ẹ̀tì kan bá ti ń kúrò sẹ́ẹ̀tì kan máa wọlé the only area tó máa jẹ́ body aspect on school ni pé school gbọ́dọ̀ ní accommodation
ibi tí wọ́n máa gbé
máa fún wọn wọ́n sọ àwọn méjì pọ̀ náà bàbá ẹni tó ọmọ tó fẹ́ wá lákàtà ẹ̀mí tó tẹ̀lé ìyàn lẹ́kùn mi tá a lè kọ́ lẹ́tà sọ̀tọ̀ wọ́n ní enough then the third one is use of copper ìyẹn tún ship ó wà ṣípa pásítẹ̀ báyìí àwọn kan wà ní camp mi ò bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n ti release wọn àwọn báṣì kan wà ní camp ní ìkà ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ sí àwọn area tí wọ́n ti ṣọ́ teacher ẹ̀ á kọ́ lẹ́tà ms school sí ní èsì báyìí wọ́n máa ń lo copper dáadáa because AC was once a body school so staff quarter wà copper sludge wà.
copper sludge are there.
in my school wọn gba copper nítorí kò síbi tá a kó wọn sí bó ti dáadáa so tí school yìí bóyá bá ṣe wá ń sẹ́yìn ká wúran tá a bá ní building tí wọ́n lò tá a lè convert lodge tá a lè convert tá a bá rí yẹn ṣe the moment copper ship in Odo State apart from federal statement tí wọ́n fún wọn àwọn state kọ̀ọ̀kan wà tó tó fún ọ lọ́wọ́ but Odo State don't give copper money.
they don't.
tẹ́lẹ̀ wọn àtàtà fún wọn mímu kò ti stop ẹ̀ wọn kò sí copper tó sábà lọ́dọ̀ sí báyìí wọn bá wà náírà. then in schools
except federal.
federal go down from federal stipend yẹn other state fún ọ lọ́wọ́ but Odo State fún ọ lọ́wọ́. then tomatowa state their first primary assignment ìlú school ní first serve kò compulsory ní èsì tí mo ti kúrò 1,000 náà fún wọn àbí mọ́mí ní school mi àwọn principal ṣe pàdé ẹ̀ ní 1,000 náà fún ọmọ.
is it pàdé
every month láti ọgbọ̀n tí stipend tán fún wọn it's not compulsory wọ́n tẹ̀lé school tí ò fún wọn wọ́n rí school tí ò fún wọn so copper ship tí wọ́n bá ti ní accommodation tí wọ́n lè kó wọn sí ìyẹn ní méjọ́ wọn we have enough so ẹ rí i pé this ní as far as this school is concerned kakọ rule out ti PTA yẹn ká rule out ẹbí wọn lè gbé let us look inward our student teacher and copper especially copper we write one to request wọ́n pọ̀ we are about 4 now bashe si 1 si 2 bashe about 4 streams now so taba collect ataje follow up the only condition ni pé sha ni beta wọ́n bí lọ́wọ́ náà accommodation so accommodation ẹni mo fẹ́ ká bójútó build one school tale democratic tale convert ká wọ́n tale ṣe so that with this area that is the other area o ṣùgbọ́n wẹ́n recruitment yẹn gbójú kúrò kò sí kàn tale ṣe sí.
I think there's one building along Unity that they call Copper Lodge. How?
Unity lower for
Unity lower for
Unity low need.
I think it's for the whole Copper.
That's
it's for
Unity low need.
Where is that? Where is the building?
I think it's
now what you do for us, you know you are within.
Yeah.
If it's that one we could get rid of.
Please, excuse me, before you conclude my question.
Sorry.
We are moving ahead.
Hello?
My suggestion is that, as you rightly said, Kawu structure ta lè lò ń bí
Yes,
báyìí.
agriculture development.
But tí ó bá tí structure bá wà ṣé iná wà ṣé iná ìlú bí kò tẹ̀ sí náà lù
Kò sí
gan-an
iná. Kò sí ẹbí náà tiẹ̀ wà lù ú. Kò sí iná bíbà.
kò sí náà bí.
This place has been cut off, I don't know.
Okay.
For
But
long.
it's been like it's been electrified.
Another thing is that we should mind the security implication.
Yes.
Táwọn máa gba copper.
They have to.
Bí báyìí ó wà dangerous. To jọkùnrin, to jóbìnrin, to live alone, and even you can't trust them lórí the cases of sexual harassment mama.
Yes.
No,
If they cannot reside in the school,
Oh no,
we
Professor.
can rent apartments.
That's what I'm saying.
not within the school now. Outside.
No, outside. That's
We
this
can
is
rent
really
apartments.
disrespectful.
But how
Outside,
do we
I'm
pay?
not-
That is
That's
just
the problem.
no.
We have financial problem. When it is one of those things I discussed with the parents, PTA teachers. We have it in mind, but
There's no
we
financial.
to find it.
Man, no, this should ibi tí mo fẹ́ ti come in ni pé now my secretary
Yes, sir.
within probably you look for accommodation. There are several vacant rooms.
Home.
And a whole
A whole house.
building.
A whole house.
Yes.
Go to what?
That is vacant within Nisha. See that they will be able to access. Yes. So maybe that will be prioritize something now, be able to use more of this copper. You understand? Báwa ilé
He knows what
you know what is that. So after your findings, you get back to us. So we'll know what to do. Do you get my point?
Yes, sir.
So that's number one issue. Also there because wọ́n ní kéèyàn jẹ́ kí oníkan kó ṣe nǹkan.
ẹlẹ́rìí ló ń kí ọ fẹ́.
Because that's educational. I'm not an academician. I'm in private sector. So you know more.
Or 1990.
So if we can also co-op to those the NC quote and unquote teachers. In fact, I enjoy them more than coppers.
Yes, now.
Please, if you can, number one, we've secured that building for them. If we can secure that building for them, we now be negotiating for
14 or 19.
instead of those coppers, we now get the real teacher and the core NC teachers, man.
And
There will be more of great assistance
88.
from one, because that knowledge of what they have given
And because
still rule out.
we want to ask
of course, we can't rule out
Ọmọ
coppers.
wa tẹ́lẹ̀ ìgbà tí corona bẹ̀rẹ̀.
So all of them are the
No
corona.
school is sending.
You are going to get an accommodation.
So the accommodation, then that we will beautify our school by God's grace. Call on them, you was.
Excuse me, on the please, the principal. On beautification, on that fencing is capital incentive project. I must tell you, we know ourselves, I know what we can do. But now tentatively, what you can still assist us. Engage in there are some trees.
Bush clearing.
No, there are some trees you can use to barricade your premises. Engage your agricultural teachers. Let them not bamboo, living tree. Tó jẹ́ pé bó jẹ́ igi làpálàpá yẹn, bó jẹ́ igi kíní wọn yẹn, tó á tó gbogbo tó á tó sí.
Àlẹ́ rántí ibi tí ilẹ̀ school yìí dé o, tó tóbi o.
No, níbi tí wọ́n ibi kó tẹ̀ ṣe close wọn náà, kó tẹ̀ ṣe cover wọn náà. Abẹ́gẹ́ ẹ̀sìn. Ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ school tóbi náà.
I know, Mayo.
Sir?
Ọlọ́run nípa iná làákàyè wa. Now that accommodation.
Yes, sir.
Then that what Madam is trying to say. The outer attraction.
The corner.
Do you understand? The outer attractions. Corner fún wa lówó sí náà ni.
Okay.
We can as well, after we secure this very one, because primary thing, then we can as well embark on that the gate.
The gate.
How we can do the structure. It's also capital intensive. But when we tabale shane benjade, can get the beautification of that frontal something, can get the security post jade, the get in, get out, can you tabale she. Oh my God! At least we started something. They will feel our impact that we are doing something. But because ele is or better you see, tí wọ́n fi mangi everything sí pẹ̀lẹ́lẹ́. But má tí ọba ń jẹ ló máa mú adùn Ọlọ́run teaching. You know, I pray may the Lord continue to assist this our able principal, because we have had several principals that they don't even take cognizance of the fact that the old students were existing. Though within ourselves, it took the grace of God to gather people around. I've made several efforts. Colon to share missing last year, and in fact, I was shedding tears. The tears was coming from my heart. But can we ever in life come together and even have just sitting and look at said this, said that face? And I thank God for that. In fact, the glory is always for God. So we will work on that very woman. We will not disappoint you, and the Lord will assist you along. We the old staff, we try to quicken that action. Quicken. Then by the time we have more teachers, and the impact on the students, those that have sent their awards to they will withdraw them back and they'll start coming to the school. That is just my own side of the something.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
Sure.
Thank you, sir.
All right, man. Sure.
I'm grateful.
Do you want more round so that I will see?
Yes.
So I'm going to go to our very first.
Tentatively,
Okay.
I remember when we were in this school, from the gates, we still have the entrance and no fence, nothing, but we still have entrance and exit.
We have the entrance.
So there's a way we can mobilize students to make sure that at least those two parts. Yes, I want to put us in. I will paint it white. One day, Bishop will won't show another.
Yes.
So can I get students to do that? So we on the major man at least going to go after so then we should get to have another do
Yeah, of course.
So get energy. So but I'm surprised because come phone security
The government.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised.
We can as well help us to influence them up there. Tó bá ṣe ṣe. Bóyá wọ́n lè transfer away from anywhere if possible.
Okay, for
security.
For security.
Àwa gan ṣáájú yẹn àwọn security wa kú ó kún last week ẹ̀ẹ̀kan tó kọta ní kún last week.
Ní èsì.
Ní ọlá ló àti mọ̀ wá mo ti kò ní sí ẹ̀ẹ̀kan tó kún last week. The school ní kankan báyìí. Principal asálọ̀ ti tescom director ní kó lọ move branch ibi tó bá ti rí kán pé méjì. Kò sí àti move branch àti pè káàkiri the whole local government ti ní cover. Pé ibi tó bá ti rí pé méjì kó jẹ́ kó mọ̀ move.
Leave the security, my president. Leave the security issue
for the people PTA.
PTA should be
Let
able to
them,
take care of
so that jẹ́ ká sì yanjú
The nitty gritty of how you will get more people back into the fold and let them enjoy the educational and
No,
something.
I enjoy this school. Is the school the certificate I had in 84? That 84. Olóògbé David Timowa. Why should I not put something back to this school?
to this school.
This certificate, this why get mo jókòó fún ní 84. Olóògbé David Timowa.
So
why?
we thank God.
Why you know they?
You see, now we don't just though when I communicated with my people before I never knew I would come home, but with the providence I was able to find myself home. And when I told the VP one that he used to be at home with him, and this gentle, our able lion lady here. I was happy and my heart was glad, and I said, "We'll come." Then yesterday we were supposed to make that journey. We couldn't get the PTA chairman, Mr. Boy, on time because I came in 3 nights ago. So I couldn't get him on time, not until yesterday. Tofi Benye, Tefi respond Bemawa, we're highly appreciative of Masha Oloyinbo for your coming and for the love of the school you had at heart. And God continue to bless you, man. Your own time here, we will know it for good.
Amen.
Your own time here, the certificate, the school result will be highly improved. And again, then the most thing, Tema Bawa Sheni Pekema fi Adura ron gbogbo alowo. Adura.
Majority of we are still struggling. We still. There's no millionaire among us. We are just.
There's no millionaire.
I pray that the Lord
Thank you. I want to make a request.
No problem.
I really appreciate your coming again and again.
No problem.
But at the same time, it's good if you can get that accommodation, because I thought about that when I came in as well. But the one in the over to see, that is why I couldn't say anything about that. So if we can get where we can keep covers up, that would be good as well. Then Mufeka Shisha.
Okay.
Because it's one of those things that can attract students. If your environment is beautiful, you know our children of these days now. If fine to
internet.
So we want our environment as well to be good, beautiful. So if you can help me to get sons and daughters of this land who are not even old students, they can assist us. If you give me their names and phone numbers, I will go to their house or call them.
No problem. On that premise, ma, we don't have the name of anybody offered now. We got to think about it. We have people. If you need any, we have. If you probably we have the other beautification that we are talking about. I'm not going to do it alone. We will invite those that also owns you land to assist. So we will invite them to be partaker of the project. We can't do it alone. They are our fathers, they are our brothers, they are our sisters. So we involve everybody, because whether they attend the school or not, or the school is. So that is justice. We are also planning on that.
That is what
So if you can. I want to talk about something. I could remember vividly that we beautified this school then with flags. We planted flags
How much you ṣiṣẹ́ wọn? How much?
And we are every morning if you are late. I think there are some times I will tell them, I will take them from the gate. I will tell them to go and wet the flower. They will wet the flower, and if you see the front step, when you approach this school, you will see how beautiful it was there. So I think they can still.
We can still do it.
You can still do it.
Can make use of these 200 people to do something.
Yes.
We'll still try.
Remember then, anybody
Still
calls.
try our best. But thank you. In the area of security, when I came in, I moved around. I think the plot of land that belonged to us at this side is so small.
Okay.
I was even told that some of the cashew very close to their classroom they belong to our neighbors. So, and most of these students, you see them
Inside the boat.
around that area. When you not joke with it, that is their second school. School 2, their school 2.
Somebody told me
yesterday
that they have school 2 now.
Yes, so
The boy
that side. So if we can, I would.
There will be need to barricade that place.
Ṣọ́nà ogun kọ́ yẹn.
Yes, wọ́n ní school 2 níbẹ̀ yẹn ni wọ́n ń pè bẹ̀ yẹn, ọmọ yẹn ló sọ fún mi lánàá.
Kàbí ìfọ̀npẹ̀lẹ̀ ní báwo gan-an bí fọ́ọ̀mù gáàdì princess.
So the school has land.
Ẹyin ṣe mọ̀ pé ẹ̀yìn yẹn náà oko ládá síbẹ̀ nígbà yẹn.
Nígbà yẹn bí.
Oko ládá náà ti
Oko ládá sí gbogbo níbẹ̀ yẹn.
Every student we have portion.
I planted 50 tubers of yam
Oh, that
when
is
I was
why.
a student.
That is why tó jẹ́ pé ó fi jọ mí lógún if we can fence the school.
Ẹ̀nà wà lá.
Tábà ti ń ṣe lọ, àwọn tábà lè
Àwọn máa
ṣe
mọ̀ pé nǹkan ti ń ṣẹlẹ̀. Nǹkan ṣẹlẹ̀.
Yes, we can do it. We'll be able to get money from it.
The Lord help us.
Then the safety of the student will be guaranteed
Oh,
at
yeah.
least to a certain extent. So we can do it. I've told the PTA chairman, our sons and daughters that will assist us. I know it's very capital intensive.
Hello?
But with God on our side and the assistance of people,
Yeah, of
we'll
course.
be able to.
We do
Our
assist.
individual tó nílé tó ju tó nílẹ̀ tó ju
Of course, yes.
two fences.
Yeah.
So
So-
the whole community, if we call it a community project, then
Yes,
we
nothing
should
bad.
be able to do
Nothing
it.
bad.
We should be able to
So
do it.
we'll
So
do
please,
something.
you include me in your platform.